from the weather. It's not very icy though.
I just busted clean through the pipe.
Yeah, it did. I guess because it's moving, it didn't ice over. It's strange it's not too icy, but it is starting to warm up already. Good morning, guys. It's really cold here. Like for us, not for people up north. Y'all would think we were babies. Last night my phone said it was 21. It's really cold for us. So we're going to swim. It's Jackson and Liam's first swim class together. Jackson's napping right now in the cart. Oh my gosh. He's going through the leap of, or he just went through the sixth leap, which is the leap of categorizing, where babies start categorizing things in their head, like the difference between a horse and a cow. And, you know, cows say moo, and their brain starts categorizing everything. And he also just started standing unassisted, and I think he's really gonna like creep soon because he crawls on his belly, and apparently when they crawl on all floors it's called creeping. So there's just a lot going on in his brain, and whenever this happens he always has sleep problems, which is normal. So a few times he's done this, and I always make him stay in bed and keep the lights off and stuff when he does this. But last night he woke up, I was trying to do the laundry, he would not go back to sleep. Oh my gosh, he woke up at like, I don't remember what time it was, but he was up for hours, and we just laid there in bed like, okay, well, it's night time, you can be awake, but we're not getting up. So I'm so tired today.
Up and down, go up and down, all around. Yay! Falling down, run the bridges, falling down. You'll catch on pretty quick. We've had to. You'll see their faces for signs of readiness. See that face? He's like, oh, okay, I'm petrified. He's like, ah! And then we're gonna go monkey walk. And if you don't show her, good job! So good! You did so good! Good job. Good job. Do you see that? Good. I want you to turn. Touch the brake. Touch the brake. Touch the brake. Good job. Bubbles. And turn and grab the brakes. Good job.
Oh no, Barbara, no. Jackson. Jackson. Is that what mommy and daddy sound like? Oh my god. Is that what we sound like when we tell the dogs no? Oh my god, his face. And eat it. It's much later in the day. It's like 10:30 at night. Justin and Jackson went to bed. Oh gosh, it's cold down here. I'm just go bump the heater up. So we came home. I had 2 large coffees from Dunkin' today. Like two. One on the way there, one on the way back. And I just was so tired because I stayed up late and I was doing the laundry and Justin went to bed and I was going to, sleep in until swim then because I stayed up late doing laundry. But it was late when Jackson woke up and didn't want to go back to sleep for 3 hours, 3 or 4 hours. And it was like he was awake, but he was in La La Land like the whole time. It's like his body was just off. And I think it's just like this leap he's going through. Basically I got like an hour, maybe an hour sleep, but then not even like good sleep because by the morning, my back hurts so bad that it's very uncomfortable to stay laying. So, went to swim. I got a coffee on the way there, a large coffee on the way there, a large coffee on the way back. And then I even had like a large Coke, just drawing Zord to have energy. But as soon as we got back, Jackson was tired. He slept in the car and then stayed asleep. And I just went and put him in the dock-a-tot next to me because Justin was home and the camera was on him. And I slept next to him in the bed. He was in the dock-a-tot and I was next to him in the bed. And I always put his outlet on. I don't worry that much about doing that when Justin's home and the camera's on because then Justin's like watching, and he has his outlet on. So it's still supervised naps at that point. So we slept for like 2 hours. Then he woke up and Justin came to get him and feed him. And I thought I was waking up and I didn't. And I slept probably until like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And then I got up and I made us lunch for an hour. And then by that time, because Jackson woke up at like noon, by that time he was ready for a nap again. It'd been like 4 hours since his last nap. So I was like, oh, I'll go put him down for a nap. And I fell asleep with him again until 6:30. So basically I slept all day, long story short. And it's because like my sleep is just so off and weird. I have Ambien, but I don't like taking it. They give a lot of people with fibromyalgia Ambien. And now that we have Jackson, I just don't feel comfortable taking it. The one night I did take it. I like basically baby gated, 2 baby gates, like baby gated myself downstairs. And Justin locked himself and Jackson in the room because I do weird things on Ambien. Like I shop online. Justin locked the computer in the room with him too. I shop online and it's like, I don't remember doing it. I've like done creepy things like Justin's found me in the middle of the night just standing but asleep with like facing a corner or a wall, just standing there, like super creepy. And I don't remember doing that. I did that on a cruise one time. He woke up and I was just facing the wall in our cabin, just standing there like this, he said. And then he was like staring at me. He said I did it for like 20 minutes, then just got back in bed. So I don't like taking Ambien. So I'm scared. I have this fear that I'll do something like if Jackson cries, I'll pick him up and put us in the bed with him. And that would scare me because I'm on a sleep medicine. I'm scared if I rolled on him or something, I wouldn't know. So it terrifies me. I don't take it. So what I'm going to do is I basically slept all day. There's no way in hell I'm going to be able to sleep tonight. So I'm going to stay up all night and just go to bed, and then tomorrow, and then go to bed early with Jackson at like 6. I swear to God, I think this cough is never going to go away. So sometimes he goes to bed at like 6:30, sometimes 8:30. I might go to bed before him, but that's my plan. So I'm going to clean out the pantry, and I'm going to show you guys the before and after. But that's what I'm going to do now. Then I'm going to do some laundry, clean up around the house, and probably watch TV. I don't know what else I'm going to do. I feel like I have enough laundry that I'll be up all night doing it, but we'll see. Oh, don't judge me. This has been like a serious thing I cannot get my life together with since Jackson's been born. My pantry is usually like super organized, and I have bins, and I'm crazy. I've got labels in there. But ever since I had Jackson, this is the one thing I cannot get it together with. So I've got to get it together tonight since, you know, why not? I'm just going to show you guys the before and the after and in the vlog. So our light up there burnt out. I've always wanted Justin to build like another thing of shelves up here, because like look at all that space that I could use as storage and move this stuff up. This is just appliance storage. I should probably just like get rid of this. I was like, okay, I'm going to store it and see if I end up needing it. It's a little toaster oven thing. And if I don't, then I'm going to get rid of it. And I need to follow through on that because I have not pulled that down in like 10 months. So I need to donate it. So like just stuff. I don't like a lot of stuff out on our countertops. So I store stuff up here and pull it down when I need it. I should get rid of the blender too because it doesn't work very well. I need to follow through on those things. So this is what I was talking about, my labeled baskets. So breakfast, I'm making sure the sweets basket is very small, very small. This is where I store canned goods stuff. Chips, crackers. Right now it's filled with like, I don't know what that is. Those are, oh yeah, like nuts and stuff. My dad gave us these at Christmas in like our Christmas basket instead of a stocking. It's like chocolate covered potato chips. Justin likes them. I thought I would, but not so much. This is where I keep all my oil, sauces, and salts. I used to have a ton of these, and I made a mistake of washing them in the dishwasher, which you're not supposed to do. So they all got ruined except this one. So this is the sugar I bake with for other people, just regular sugar. I use organic sugar for us, but when I'm like baking cookies or cakes or stuff like that, I'm not going to use my expensive organic sugar. So I use regular old sugar for other people. The organic stuff's in here for us. Some paper towels, Jackson's water, coffee, onions and garlic, tissue for down here. This is excess foil wrap and stuff. Well, this is foil wrap and this is plastic wrap. These are these things from the Dollar Tree. The Wraptastics, they are amazing. Like, they really work well. I really like them. So grains, pasta, breads. We don't have a lot right now. This is where all my medication is. I have a whole nother thing of extra medication upstairs. This is stuff I need handy, like stuff I take every day. If somebody's over and they get a headache or diarrhea or whatever, I keep stuff in here for this. I'm going to have to move this. Once Jackson's bigger and getting into stuff, I'm going to have to move this to a locked up location. Probably the vitamins too. Or I might actually put just a lock on the pantry to make it easier. So yeah, that's probably a better idea. So then, okay. These are Jackson's drawers. I'm about to have to like put his bottles away and stuff. Usually this is more organized. I keep his to-go bottles in here, the ones that we take out. But I organize all his Dr. Brown stuff in separate pieces. In case they're still wet, they dry better. See, all his bottles are in the drying rack. Down here is some medications, baby Tylenol, gripe water, his backup medicine, and all his little syringe things. His pacifiers. Why is this in here? He doesn't use Dr. Brown's. Pacifiers, pacifier wipes. And then all his spoons, feeders. I don't really know why his teether is in here. Take that out. But this teether's in here too. It's also supposed to be in there. And there is my teething method. Why are all these pacifiers? These are pacifiers he never took to at all. And I keep them just in case he decides to take to them, but
I don't think he will ever take to them. And they were never used, so I've got to find out if they expire. Because if they expire, then I won't use them for the next baby. But I'm thinking if they've never been used, they shouldn't expire because the baby never used them to break them down. So I'm saving them just in case we have another baby and they like them, as long as they don't expire. So up here's all his spoons and his feeders and stuff like that. So yeah, and this basically this whole row is Jackson. Usually his formula goes here, but we're waiting for it to come in the mail. I have a sample back there just in case, like in the middle of the night, some reason we ran out of formula. I don't know why I worry about that because we order them by 4s and by Amazon. He's on his last one. Basically, when we open the very last one, we do a prime order for 4 more, but I'm paranoid. These are all his like snackies. And this is the only food I buy for him that I don't make. And it's prunes because I thought Whole Foods had organic ones and they don't. So these are the prunes I give him, even though it's stage 1, I mix it and stuff. So it's whatever. But Crystal gave us these Plum Organics. I really like this brand. Liam didn't like it. He didn't take to it. Jackson really did like this a lot. He did. He's had 3 of them. So I'm saving this as backup in case, like, I don't know. I throw it in my diaper bag just in case one day I forget his food or something. But he ate all the other ones she gave us. He did like them a lot. But basically the only thing I buy is the prunes because I make everything else. Then his little, what do you call them? Puffs. His baby cereal. Yeah, you get the picture. This is all his bibs. Some of them are hanging to dry, but I keep all his little food bibs in here and his easy peasy mat in here. In here, there is like baby plates and stuff and his sippy cups that he's currently using. It's the little ones. And then I also I pulled all these out because this is where I store his baby food jars as he goes through them, and I clean them and store them for the next time I make food. And then the one back here, I can't pull it out. There's one more, and that's filled with sippy cups I've been collecting. Like at sales and stuff, like different kind of sippy cups for like toddlers and older kids. So he can't use them yet, so I keep them back there. This whole section is dog stuff. That's all dog stuff. Their foods, bones, medicine. Back there I have the ice cube trays I use to make their freezer treats. Toys for them, their medicine, and their brushes, stuff like that, and bones and food. And there is just like miscellaneous stuff in that bin. Some cleaning stuff, vinegar and baking soda. There's my aprons and mitts, towels, my mason jars. This is like to-go coffee stuff, straws, and paper plates, just in case we need some. This is all my cake tools down here. I used to be a pastry chef, and I had my own cake company. So these are just my tools and my tips and stuff like that. My pans are somewhere else, but that and those 2 boxes are my tools and everything for my cakes and stuff. So that's the pantry. Oh my gosh, so much of my stuff was expired. It's so embarrassing. This is just like extra plastic wrap and stuff. I'm trying to get away from this. I know they're BPA free, but I need to find a better way because I'm getting rid of all the plastic. Oh, that's another thing. This was filled with plastic cups. This bin was, and I put them all away to be donated to Salvation Army because they like kitchen stuff. I'm getting rid of all the plastic. Next, I need to get rid of all our plastic Tupperware stuff. So, yeah. So I started that at like 10:45 and it just turned to midnight and I was like, I'm gonna be wired and up up all night because I slept all day and I thought I'd be like, I don't know either. Well, I was thinking at first, I was like, why am I tired? Like, I slept all day. I'd be wired usually. And I'm like, So I started thinking about it. I'm like, well, maybe I overslept. Like, you know, you sleep too much. But then I'm like, oh my God, I just realized while I was sick on all those antibiotics and stuff, I've not been taking my iron. I'm severely anemic. I have to take prescription iron, and I realized I haven't been taking it, and that is probably why I am so tired. Also, I've been forgetting my vitamin D3. I don't absorb D3 from the sun. I don't know why. Like, I go outside and I take Jackson to the park and stuff like that, and it's not like, and I eat fruits and vegetables and stuff. It's not enough. Like, I just don't absorb it. So they have, like, I have a vitamin D. Actually, a lot of people have vitamin D deficiency and don't know. That can also contribute, plus fibro. So I realized this week I've been sick. I haven't taken my D3. I have not taken my iron. It's probably why I'm exhausted. So I'm going to make, I'm going to clean up down here, and then if I'm still tired, I'm going to try to go to sleep. We'll see. But what I was going to say is I can already tell this is going to be a really long vlog. So I'm going to go ahead and end it now. One last thing I'm going to tell you guys is my one downfall. A lot of people are always like, you eat really healthy. Like, they're surprised. I guess because I'm overweight, but I eat healthy. Aside from not being able to exercise a lot and well because of my fibro and being like a new mom and honestly exhausted all the time. One of the downfalls is I have a bad sweet tooth, so I eat sweets. I do eat healthy, but I eat too many sweets and I drink too much soda. Soda is like crack. I'm not gonna front. Like, I drink so much soda and it's like crack, and I'd probably be so much thinner if I did not drink so much soda. So there's one point in my life where I lost 80 pounds, and I did it by slowly eliminating stuff. I had this process. So the way I got off soda before, and I never should have got back on it, I was off of it for a year, hadn't had soda at all. Then I was like, oh, it's been a year, just one isn't gonna hurt. And then I'd be like, well, one here and there won't hurt. And then here I was addicted to my crack, Dr. Pepper again, Mr. Pibb. Those are my two that are like the worst about. So my process I used before, this is gonna be a long vlog. Process I used before was I switched, like, okay, it gets bad when we keep them in the house, and we've been keeping them in the house and we shouldn't. So I switched to only keeping diet in the house because I don't go through diet like I do regular. Like, when I have a craving for a soda, like that bubbly sensation stuff, I grab a diet, but it's, you know, like I drink like one a day instead of drinking like 4, you know? So I get a diet one. So right now I'm in the phase of still keeping diet in the house. My next phase is eliminate it from the house and only have diet when we go out to eat. Then after that, I get rid of it completely. And then that's that. Another thing I do is I get tea from McDonald's and stuff a lot. So, like, instead of a soda, because I really don't like water that much. I'm going to be real honest. I don't like water that much. I loved it when I was pregnant and then when I was nursing. But now that, like my milk dried up and stuff, I'm like, nah, I don't like water anymore. I need to get better about drinking water. So that's how I eliminated soda from my life before. So I'm doing that again, and the key was for me was doing it slowly and not going cold turkey, because cold turkey does not work for me. The next thing I did after soda was sugar. So right now I'm working on I'm still in diet in the house. Diet Coke with lime is my favorite diet drink. So anyways, I'm gonna have this so I can power through cleaning down here. The lights just turned themselves off. The timer must gone past the timer. Anyways, I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye.